Well, what is up, YouTube watchers? Again, back out with another video after a long time. Finally got some tires put on this thing. I've done a lot of research, basically seeing what size tires look good on these wheels, and I went with the police edition. These are 265 6017s, as you can see right there. These are the tires that they put on police Tahoes. Goodyear RSAs. I got these used off eBay, which is always a gamble because I ordered one tire, got it in. It was a 2015 tire, which is 9 years old according to 2024. So it had a little bit of cracks in between the treads, which I called them and I said, I'm not really comfortable with this tire that's 9 years old. Most tire places you go to, like Discount Tire, will tell you 6 years or newer. So the lady understood. She's like, okay, we'll send you another tire. So all these tires have a date code of like 22. One or two of them have 23, which the front two are 3/4 tread. They have 3/4 of the tread left. You can see, you know, how deep that is. That's like, you know, pretty deep right there, about 1/4 of an inch or more. But 3/4 of the tread is like 10 30 seconds, I think, 10 or 11 30 seconds on the front two. These backs are like half tread left. They're like 7 or 8 30 seconds. Of course, you can kind of see them right there. And they got, yeah, I think 7 or 8 30 seconds is what they are. These tires, brand new, they're like around $200 each. Like, I've seen them on eBay for like $210, $215 a piece. They could be cheaper somewhere else. Around $200 each is where where the prices I'm seeing. All four of these, I think I paid like $280 for all four of them. And which works out for me because I'm not going to be driving this truck every day. So it doesn't need a brand new set of $800+ tires on it when it's probably only going to be driven like once or twice on the weekend. That's it. Never in the rain. I just have it out right now just to show it off, the tires and everything. But yeah, that's about it. I haven't done anything to the inside. I guess now I need to check. I'm going to get it aligned soon because that will be next. Because these front tires, they do look like they stick kind of toed out a little bit since I cambered it in, which I put the camber all the way in, and I guess there's a little bit of negative camber there. It's hard to tell. It's almost like the upper control arms are too long, or these spindles aren't the right ones, which they should be. But yeah, that's about it. Just a quick little update to show I got the tires. And I mean, 265s, that's pretty good bit of meat on the back. I mean, it's not a 275, 285, or 295, or 305, 315, but 265s look good on it. They're definitely wide. It should, I guess, handle good if I can ever get it to drive good and go good. Don't really need to drive it again until I get it aligned. But I got to make sure this thing will align, because around here, it's probably the same everywhere, but around here, the cheapest place I could find is $99 to align this truck. And even if they can't align it, you have to pay $99 because they put it on their machine. You know, I understand. They put it on the machine, they hook it up, they go through all the trouble, and then when they find out they can't align it, you still have to pay the $99, which sucks, but that's just how it is. So I got to make damn sure, measure the rear end, make sure everything's straight. I'll probably use a tape measure on the front tires and get the toe close. And then maybe if I get the toe close, I can drive the truck there, because it should be drivable. The only real thing I need to do next is the lengthen the drive shaft, put rear tail shaft seal, and I'm gonna pull the pan because it's seeping, because I had to use a rubber gasket, and Any pro transmission builder will tell you, don't use a rubber pan gasket. They seep, they leak. And what is mine doing? Obviously, but that's all I could get here. So I'm just gonna take the rubber pan gasket off and just use the right stuff, goop the right stuff on it to make a liquid gasket, and then put it back on there and make it impossible to get off the next time around, but it won't leak. And then I'll do the rear tail shaft seal and check, and it's weeping out of the yoke, so I don't know, one of those seals inside there, that cup seal or something's not working right. I don't know, maybe it's just not pushed in there far enough. I don't know, but I need to get the drive shaft lengthened and balanced, and then this truck should be, that with an alignment, 100% done. I mean, it's never 100% done, it's always a project, but you know, it should be pretty much close after that. It never fails. After about a week of keeping it in the barn back there, it always gets a layer of dust on it, but oh well, it's out of the weather. Last week we had frigid temperatures, ice everywhere, icy roads, like 12, 11 degrees, which people up north won't even think that's nothing, but down here, down in East Texas, where we don't get that type of weather, yeah, that's rough. Everything was frozen for like 3 or 4 days. Today is the first nice day. I mean, it's still like 40 degrees, but you know, night and day comparison. And then next week, it's gonna be in the 50s and 60s and rain every day. There's like a 90% chance of rain every day. So, you know, last week it was everything frozen, 11, 12, 13 degrees. Next week, 50 and 60 degrees with rain. So it's like the polar opposite for next week. But anyway, that's all I need to do on this video. I'm just rambling now. I guess if you guys have any constructive comments or anything, even though I don't really acknowledge comments, I do this channel more for me. Like, there's a channel I watch, This and That Garage. He explained in his last video how people were complaining about his car that he was working on, how he lowered the front end, which I was complaining about it too. If you go watch his channel, This and That Garage, the way he lowered the front end, I would have just cut the coil springs and been done with it. But anyway, I didn't comment on his video complaining, but I normally don't comment and complain on people's videos unless it's something completely stupid. But I make like a jokingly comment to complain, like I joke about it. I don't just sit there and say, oh, you're a stupid motherfucker, you're retarded, you shouldn't do any of this or do any of that, you need to just off yourself. No, I don't do that, and I'm not that type of person. Again, I could give a F less what anybody does in their videos. But me, you know, I'm building this truck for me. I'm not taking anybody's comments on what I should do with it, and usually if I need, if I don't know something, I can watch like 1 or 2 clicks on YouTube. You can learn how to do anything on YouTube nowadays. Like rebuilding that transmission, I didn't know how to rebuild that fucking thing till I watched Precision Transmission, which is now Richard and Teresa's educational transmission videos. But that's how I learned to rebuild this 65E. But anyway, I'm rambling again, talking shit. You guys have a great day or night, and I will come back, I guess, when I figure out if this thing can be aligned. But anyway, yeah, have a great day or night.